A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a stunning turn of events, Portugal's far-right Chega party has made history by securing second place in the country's third snap election in just 3 years, effectively overturning decades of bipartisan politics. With the counting of overseas votes finalized, Chega has edged out the Socialist Party, PS, to become the largest opposition party in parliament. The center-right Democratic Alliance, AD, led by Prime Minister Luís Montenegro, finished first in the election held 10 days ago, obtaining 31.8% of the vote and winning 91 seats in the 230-seat assembly. However, the race for second place was fiercely contested between the PS and Chega. Initial results on election night showed both parties tied at 58 seats each, with the PS holding a slight edge in the overall vote share. But as overseas votes were tallied on Wednesday, Chega's seat count rose to 60, representing 22.76% of the vote, while the PS remained at 58 seats with a marginally higher vote share of 22.83%. Founded in 2019 by former football pundit André Ventura, Chega has tapped into widespread dissatisfaction with Portugal's traditional left and right parties amid ongoing crises in housing, healthcare, and education, alongside stagnant wages averaging €1,602 per month. Chega's support has surged dramatically over the past few years, going from 1.3% of the vote in 2019 to 7.2% in 2022, and reaching 18.1% in the last election, where its seat count skyrocketed from 12 to 50. Ventura expressed gratitude to his supporters, proclaiming the party's historic performance as a victory for the entire nation, declaring that Portugal's political landscape has been irrevocably altered. What a great victory! Thank you to all the Portuguese who trusted us. This historic victory is also yours. It is Portugal's, he posted on social media. In contrast, the Socialist Party's dismal performance, losing 20 seats compared to last year's results, prompted its leader, Pedro Nuno Santos, to announce his resignation just hours after the polls closed. Carlos Cesar, president of the PS, acknowledged the party's drop to third place, suggesting that the signs had been apparent since election night. He emphasized the need for self-reflection and a renewed commitment to earning the trust of the Portuguese people, vowing that the party would work to become a vehicle for participation and innovation once a new leader is appointed at the end of June. Chega's excitement over surpassing the PS is tempered by the reality that it remains distant from government, as Montenegro has consistently ruled out any coalition with the far-right party. Governing with Chega is impossible for 3 reasons, Montenegro has stated. It isn't reliable in its thinking. It behaves like a political weather vane, always changing its mind, and it's not suited to the exercise of government. The small Liberal Initiative Party could potentially support Montenegro, providing the AD with an additional 9 seats, but it has also firmly rejected any collaboration that would elevate Chega's influence. If called upon by President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa to form a new government, Montenegro's minority administration will face a fragmented parliament. This early election was prompted by a confidence vote in March aimed at quelling growing scrutiny over a data protection consultancy linked to Montenegro, which he transferred to family members. Despite his denial of any wrongdoing, the failure to secure MP confidence led to the calling of a new election. The electoral campaign centered on pressing issues like housing, public services, and safety, with immigration, one of Chega's primary concerns, gaining prominence. Montenegro's caretaker government faced accusations of capitulating to far-right sentiments following the announcement of the expulsion of 18,000 irregular migrants. Chega's promises to reform politics and its hardline immigration stance have been marred by scandals involving its own members, including theft, drunk driving, and serious legal charges. The recent election marks another significant political shift for Portugal, positioning Chega as a formidable force in the country's political arena, reflecting a broader trend of far-right ascendance across Europe. The party's rise parallels similar movements in France, Italy, and Germany, indicating a growing acceptance of far-right ideologies within mainstream politics. Chega's journey from a fringe party to leading the opposition signifies a profound transformation in Portugal's political landscape, as traditional parties grapple with their inability to form stable governments and address the concerns of the electorate. As the dust settles from this election, all eyes will be on how Chega navigates its newfound position and what it means for the future of governance in Portugal. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, So hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.